anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Clark, I'm so familiar with when you played and you were dominant in the post, and that's the same for a few players I know you admire tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, it's much harder now to consistently score inside because teams defensively are so much quicker to double team you and get the ball out of your hands if you're a good low post scorer.
They read defensively well, and they rotate Clark so quickly. I'm always amazed at that.
Fast and hard.
And now the Lakers starting group. Rajon Rondo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Davis in at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. Teague is flanked by Okogie in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And Minnesota has possession following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Lakers working the ball around now. Bounce pass Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Teague. The pass to Covington. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Rondo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Towns over Howard. Towns with the bucket.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
LeBron outside, and the shot goes down.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Okogie. James covering. Passes it to Wiggins. Rebounded by Howard. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Towns down low, working on Howard. Okogie misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Rondo scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total. Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Teague. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's LeBron, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
One shot.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Now here's Culver. Outside Towns. He kicks it to Culver. From 11 feet away. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Towns. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron left side. And the Lakers get it back. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Howard trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
On the wing, Wiggins. The kick out to T. Towns, the bounce pass. Here's Wiggins.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 to shoot. Covington trying to break free, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
That free throw missing.
And you think about the 2 best talents in Wolves history, KG, obviously, and probably Big Cat.
I would not disagree. I mean, KG is a Hall of Famer. The Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, has been terrific early in his career. The rebounding and scoring, the versatility at that size between those 2 guys. Well, it could have possibly been like the Admiral and Tim Duncan. Well, maybe not quite that good, but really good. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Culver. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. T kicks to Wiggins. Over Howard. And that one's good. Wiggins. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here's Towns, up and in on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Count that one. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Wiggins against Kuzma. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Outstanding vision, plus the height of Towns allows him to see over defenders.
Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Inside, here's Wiggins, and he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
And I love the way T keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
Teague against Rondo. Here's Howard. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 3. The kick out to Teague. Now here's Culver. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jordan Bell's checked in for Robert Covington. And Lehman subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Davis. Here's Culver, following the basket by LeBron James. Culver with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Lonley's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Lakers also with a sub. Bradley's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Now here's Teague looking to end the run. Bradley with some nice D.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's James. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Lehman. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Culver. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And that one misses from Lehman.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Caldwell-Pope right side. James, the pass to McGee. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3, keeps it alive, and so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize his potential.
I want to be the best player who ever played, and I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen, and I have total confidence in myself every single day. I wake up that I could be the greatest player who ever played. I know if I continue to put the work ethic in and continue to do all the little things I need to do, I could find myself in that conversation. But, you know, obviously I got to learn every single day and never take no days for granted.
On his coaches, Greg and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Culver. Bell is out there with Vonleh. And it's Lehman in at the 3 spot. And he can't get the first one. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Now here's LeBron. Bradley finds James. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Culver dishes to Vonleh. Pass to Okogie. Bell trying to break loose. There's the pass to Culver. No good on the three. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Bell. Here's Okogie. Back to Bell. Kicks to Culver. Shoots the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers leading by 14. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 23 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Okogie. Over in the corner. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
LeBron with it. Now defended by Vonleh. Now Culver. Pass to Okogie. That three off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
The Lakers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. So he gets them both.
And, you know, even though in today's game floor spacing is all the rage, the last 5 years the Wolves attempted the fewest threes in the league. And when they did shoot them, they didn't make very many of them.
Okogie, the pass to Culver. Here's Okogie. Lock at 6. Here's Zhang. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And on top of their troubles from range, the Wolves have also had trouble on the defensive glass.
Yeah, and if you can't rebound and you're not shooting it well, you've got to figure out who you're going to be. Your identity is in question. That's what the Wolves are trying to figure out. Who are we? What do we do well? How do we win? How do we succeed? To get to the next level, they've got to answer that question.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's Culver. Defense is right there. Pass to Zhang. Here's Okogie, covered by LeBron. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 5 now. Los Angeles leading by 16. To the inside, Caldwell Pope, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Okogie. 5 points in the game. Jang, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Lehman, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's the pass to Jang. Vonleh at the elbow. Here's Culver. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Lehman. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to McGee. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Culver. He kicks it to Vonleh. It's stolen by Bradley. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
Passes it to Okogie. Now here's Jang. Pass to Culver. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jang. To stop the drought, McGee with the block. Bradley finds Caldwell-Pope. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. To the paint. Jang against McGee. Pass to Culver. Back to Jang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From deep. Rebound the Lakers.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Minnesota calls timeout. Clark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Noah Vonleh. Robert Covington comes in for Jake Lehman. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Teague in for Culver. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Here's Towns, outside Teague. Outside Covington. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Wiggins. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. James has got 27 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Towns. They get it back. Fades and shoots. That shot off the...
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Outside Rondo. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Wiggins with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans are questioning the contract they gave to Andrew Wiggins, as his development has seemed to plateau.
And with all due respect to Wiggins, it would be worth worrying about if you're a Timberwolves fan. Wiggins has taken a step backwards, I feel, the last few years in his scoring, and seemingly has lost the edge to his game that made him such a promising young star.
Two.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, you know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was a #1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Covington dishes to Towns. Outside Teague. Back to Towns. Outside Covington. The feed to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And with Wiggins, he's clearly a talented player, Clark, but people just want more from him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and a lot of it is a matter of consistency. And when the expectations are high, being a former overall #1 pick, that pressure can affect you. But I think if Wiggins can just lock into being consistent, all of that will subside.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Now here's LeBron. 27 points for him. And the shot goes in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Teague the pass to Towns.
Pull the trigger.
Wiggins drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound #5 here tonight. Rondo's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Robert Covington. Nice shot by James.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Passes it to Towns. Back to Wiggins. Lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch-and-shoot game, too.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 31. And James throws it down hard.
Boy, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
James against Wiggins. Pass to Towns. Over to the left wing. Teague for 3. Rondo with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 14. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Teague against LeBron. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Covington kicks to Towns. That one off the back iron and out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yep, it counts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
He misses the free throw. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, you think about Wiggins, drafted #1 overall a few years ago. So many high expectations, and to be fair and honest, he's met most of them.
Now here's Kuzma. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Okogie. Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Clark at the University of Utah over 3 seasons. Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic. I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure.
Both good from the line that time.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Here's Teague following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Wiggins drawn the double team. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you got to love the mindset of Robert Covington when he plays defense. So active with his hands and feet, rarely gets fooled on any up.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Covington. You know, it's easy to see why, Greg, Covington has been named to first-team all-defense in the past.
The team is noticeably different when his defensive presence is missing. I mean, rare to find a perimeter player who is as good as him, both on and off the ball.
And both free throws good for Covington. And the level of detail that Robert Covington approaches defense with is just phenomenal. He is always prepared for his matchup.
Yeah, and that's why he's an outstanding defender, Kevin, because he's got the physical attributes. He's got excellent speed and quickness for a guy of his size, good length and strength, outstanding hands. But he does a nice job of studying his opponent and what he needs to do to be effective defensively. I think he's one of the better defenders in the game and on the wing.
Here's Teague following the basket by LeBron James.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Rondo finds Howard. Now Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Davis.
And the young Timberwolves head coach, Ryan Saunders, son of former Minnesota coach Flip Saunders, about as great of a pedigree you could ask for as a young coach.
Well, guys, you've heard me talk about the DNA when it relates to players. It's the same with coaches. I mean, Ryan has grown up seeing his dad coach at a high level, the late Flip Saunders, one of our favorites in the business. He spent his whole life around basketball, so he has a great way with players and a real good understanding of the game, to a modern-day approach for a young coach.
And here is Teague following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. Wiggins outside. Wiggins drawing the double team. They need this. The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. To the wing right side. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 9 points.
Karl Anthony Towns can stroke it from deep. Didn't take long for him to establish himself as one of the best three-point shooting big men in the league.
And here's Rondo. He's got 6. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Green. Here's Howard. And the Lakers get it back. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Towns. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Now here's Teague. Here's Towns. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
With some arc, Rondo's shot is good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Okogie, the pass to Towns. And Teague has it in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that's a nice read, Kevin, from Teague on that pick and roll. Saw what was exposed and then took advantage of it.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Yep, that one goes. Okogie's got 7 points.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Inside, Kuzma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Covington. And the pass to Wiggins. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. The rebound by the Lakers.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Vonleh comes in for Robert Covington. And Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Anthony Davis. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Jang. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Vonleh. Pass to Culver from downtown. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here is McGee. He's got 8. Wiggins with some nice D. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways, Kevin, and that scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Bradley against T. And it's Bradley off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Free throw drops for Culver. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Pass to Wiggins. For the 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. A baseline J, and it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Kuzma. Bradley's got his first basket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Now here's Wiggins. 19 points in the game. Bradley drives in. Misses off the left iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now the pass to Teague. Passes to Vonleh. And here's Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The offensive rebound, and that one good. Kuzma's got 14 points for the game.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
To the inside, here's Culver. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Bradley. Off target with the jump hook.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Vonleh, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Bell, he's checked in for Vonleh, and Layman subbed in for Teague. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Wiggins. He's got 19. from 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The quick look, no good that time. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. But he stays with it. Pass to Layman. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Layman. Down low. Out to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
LeBron against Bell. Now here's James. It's Bradley on the wing. Over Wiggins. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Lakers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. They've got Zhang. Bell is out there with Layman. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Graham in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. McGee's shot is off.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Layman kicks to Napier. Back to Layman. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Bradley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Cook. The pass to McGee. Outside Bradley. Caldwell Pope for 3. Not going to go that time. Minnesota shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. McGee finds Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cook. And no good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Layman pass to Napier. Here's Jang. Over Caldwell Pope. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got his first points in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Cook dishes to McGee. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Graham. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, as much as Gorgui Dieng does on the court, he'll be remembered, Clark, by many for his off-the-court contributions.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly there. Dieng has revamped hospitals in his home country of Senegal, as well as sent thousands upon thousands of meals back to his homeland. I mean, you can't say enough about what this man has done for others. And that really is a measure of influence, maturity, and leadership. Great impact being made by Dieng off the court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here is Cook, defended by Bell, and it's Cook missing. Minnesota shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Bell. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
Here's Cook, and that one is hammered home.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Dieng, stolen by McGee. Here's Bradley, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Passes it to Cook. Bell with the block. Here's Layman. He's covered by Daniels. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee.
One shot.
The Lakers controlling the game. Cook looking it over. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Daniels with it. Pass to Davis. Bell with the block. Here's Graham. He's covered by Daniels. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Let's go.
Now Graham. There's the pass to Layman. And here's Bell. It's stolen by Davis.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
The Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Passes it to Graham. Here's Layman. Pass to Napier. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Davis finds Dudley. His first shot coming late. Nice jump shot. Good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Napier. Now here is Bell. It's stolen by Davis. It's Bradley on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Bell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Layman pass to Bell. Unloads from 13. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And this is a shot Bell can make. You give him room, and he'll make you pay.
The pass to Dudley. Passes it to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. No good on the free throw. Lonley's checked in for Bell. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Here's Layman. Pass to Bates-Diop. And here's Napier. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Dudley. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And it's Napier missing. Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Lehman, and a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now here is Davis. Three-pointer, Daniels. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his third assist on the night. Napier kicks to Lehman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here is Cook to the right side. Here's Caruso. Minnesota with the rebound. Vonleh's got 5 rebounds tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Pass to Graham. Back to Vonleh. Here's Lehman. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Dudley. Lakers working the ball around now. Here is Cook. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Back to Cook. And here's McGee. The three, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Vonleh dishes to Napier. Out left to the wing, Graham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Lakers controlling the game. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Napier passes to Lehman. Back to Napier.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here is Cook. Pass to McGee. And he makes good on the layup.
Tell you what, guys, it's a big bonus whenever McGee is scoring like this. Got to keep feeding the big man when he's rolling.
1:36 left in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That's good from Cook. And so he's able to get one of two. And so Graham will bring it up for Minnesota. Out to the right wing. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Napier. No good on the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here is Cook. And there's the pass to Dudley. Lakers working the ball around now. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound, Minnesota. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time